Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Dorchester International Airport. I certainly hope you're having a fantastic day whenever and wherever you happen to be, because today is a big one. Today is a super important day. I have been hard at work between episodes, and when I say hard at work, I mean I've been sitting around waiting for things to happen, if I'm totally honest with you, but I've been hard at work between episodes, and we have all of this pretty much ready to go. I've got some one-way systems in here so that the planes can only go, on this road out to the runway. It's going to be great. We're just going to open this straight away, and hopefully, we're going to see some planes using it very, very quickly. Obviously not medium planes, but we should have some small aircraft that should be able to use that medium runway for landing. As you can see, I've already gotten rid of our old runway and the old taxiways as well. We have a lot of money because you get some money back from demolishing runways and taxiways. So we are pretty much in a situation where very, very soon, and I mean soon because we just want to make sure this runway works, very soon we're going to be able to get some medium aircraft in here and hopefully, as a result, make a considerable amounts of money. That is definitely the hope anyway. We'll see what happens, I guess, is what we'll do. I'm just wanting to double check. I just want to make sure essentially that planes are actually going to use that over there. It is set up for, small aircraft and all that stuff. While we're waiting on that happening, I do want to take a quick look at research and development, because Ultimate Commercial is done. Baggage Security Tier 3 is done. The Large Aircraft Permit is about to be done. And I've gone ahead and got a few more administrators on upkeep reduction and increased construction speed. We've obviously already got the reduced project time, which is fantastic. But let's go ahead and take these administrators off of here. And I'm thinking we're going to put them into... Let's see, marketing is going to give us increased passenger spending at shops. Staff productivity is an 8% increase in their skill. Let's give that a shot. And then let's say we also want airline relations. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to do. I guess 5% increased airline satisfaction is what that's going to do. So that's fair enough. And then outside of that, we have the large aircraft permit. We have this stuff that we can research as well. We really don't have much left to be researching, which is fair enough. Not really too worried about that. Let me just double check. Is this... Planes are able to... I don't think planes are able to get out there. I get the feeling that the way this links out is causing planes not be able to get out there. So let's go ahead. Ooh, hello. Hold on a minute. Large concrete runway. So it's thicker as well. It is a thicker runway, and it's going to need to go probably up there, to be honest, but we'll do that later. That's really not something we need to worry about right now. We have the large entries and exits. Basically, we are going to need to rebuild the entire airport at some point. Look at the size of that stand. That stand is pretty much bigger than our terminal. So we're definitely going to need to do some rebuilding in hopefully the not too distant future. But let's go ahead and change out the entry/exit here and see if we can maybe get to a spot where this runway does get some use, because maybe planes can't use it because the entry/exit is a bit weird, which arguably would make sense. So we'll clear that out. We'll get it rebuilt. We'll go from there. We do have additional security measures here. So scanning station 3 used for manual scanning by a security officer in search of particularly suspicious contents. Make sure a productive security officer is manning it to avoid misjudging a bag's contents. So this is also something that could go down in here. We really need to expand our security measures for baggage, don't we? We really need to be doing that, which I guess, again, that's going to be something we do get around to. Let's go ahead and get ourselves this entry/exit right there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the taxiways right there. And then hopefully that will be enough to open this runway and get it in a spot where it's actually going to get some use. Obviously, it's ever so slightly complaining right now, but that's not the end of the world, is what that is. It will not take long to build that. We do have the reduction in build time, so we'll send all those guys out to do some building. In terms of, I mean, we just got the large aircraft permit, so that's great. Essentially, we only have 2 things left to research here. So let's take our admins off of this. Let's go ahead and put, I guess, a maximum of 5 onto there. We'll put the remaining 3 on there. That'll take a little while, but that is essentially going to be everything researched. So we can go and then put all of our remaining admins into things like the staff productivity boost, which is now 47% increase, and then airline relations are it's a 28% increase. So that'll be pretty good for us there. Let's see then. Taxiway path needs to go. Come on, get that little bit built in there, please, and that bit, please. There we go. So that goes like that, and that should, I would imagine, make that runway operational. I want to say. I'm not really sure if we're going to see anybody heading out that way anytime soon, but it should make the runway operational, I would hope. I mean, I imagine they're maybe using this one because it's closer. But I mean, if that runway is being used, would it not make sense to send the planes out to the other one? I mean, it might do. Maybe we just do a common takeoff position, which means all planes, that might be it as well, actually. All planes start from down here. Maybe the common takeoff position is what we needed there. Either way, we'll see what happens with it. We are still making ridiculous money, so I think at this point we're going to start, we have to start working on expanding the terminal, don't we? So let's take a little look here. The terminal foundation is $1,000 per tile. That's kind of a lot of money. So let's try and say that maybe, I mean, we do want to build it here. I do think we want to build it here. We can't go like that for whatever reason. So let's do a little, I want to say like corridor type section here. The way I've done the walls on the inside here is going to really frustrate me though. We could do this and just put a doorway out of security into this specific space. Admittedly, that is going to be quite a small doorway for quite a busy area, but I guess we'll see what happens. Essentially, if you're going to a medium aircraft, you go to a completely different section of the terminal. Might be a bit weird to do that, but I think we're going to do that. So let's do, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 by 7. 7 by 7 is probably big enough. If we want to do 10 by 7, we could get some shops in though. So let's do 10 by 4. And then let's do this, and that'll sort of be, oh, we can't really do that. Okay, we'll keep the corridor. Let's do 10 by 14. We'll go in, we'll take out some of these walls just to make this all a little bit more in line with itself. We can get some doors in there. So we'll do a medium door there, which is right in the middle. And then we'll do a large door there, which is also right in the middle. And that'll be a little corridor through from security into this space. Then we need to ask how big the medium stands are. So the concrete one is $100,000. The asphalt one is $75,000. So that's how big they are. So that is 1, that is 2. They are 6 wide. 1, 2, no, they're 18 wide or 6. Yeah, they're 8 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're 8 sort of big squares wide. Okay. I mean, we could do one there. And then I guess we could, this is going to be a little tricky, I think. We want to do this in a way that's not going to cause too much hassle for aircraft trying to get around. So I guess we'll figure that out. Let's do one more of these, and then let's try and see if we can bring the terminal building down to meet it. We actually don't have the money to do that. We almost have the money to do it. So I think if we give it a second, we might wind up with the money to bring this down to here. I'm assuming it's going to be about 120,000. It absolutely is. So let's take that that wall out of there. We'll get a little bit of money back for doing that. And I think we'll be okay with that. It's not exactly ideal. And I'm realizing it also puts people in a situation where to leave the secure space, they might have to do some weird things. So maybe if we were to do that right there, we could have a security exit around here somewhere. That might not be the worst thing in the world, to be totally honest. It really might not be. So let's do a little bit more foundation in there just to sort of fill out that space. Take that out and take that out. Take that out and we'll put a nice large door there. Bit weird. And again, this whole... I've said it a few times. I know you're probably sick of hearing it. This is all temporary. I want to tear all of this down at some point and do it all again. So this is not like the end game idea here, essentially. This is something that I do want to tear down. I do want to rebuild. I do want to make it better, all that kind of stuff. It's 100% something I want to change up kind of nicely. Now let's take a little look here. So the security exit, we could do 2 of them if we really wanted to. They kind of have to be placed like that. So let's do the security area up to that spot. Then the exit, I mean, we could just do the 1, to be totally honest, but I'm very tempted to do 2 of them just because it's kind of fancier. So something like that, then they filter out and go about their business. So let's do something like this and this, so it's kind of secured properly. We can take out that bit of security and that bit of security, and then we can just throw some plants in there, essentially. So we could do like, I don't know, hedges or something just to surround it a little bit. Maybe down the sides there as well. We'll just turn that whole space into kind of a weird area, I guess. That's how you get back out, though. That's the way out of that part of the airport, I guess. I don't know. It's maybe weird. It's maybe going to cause some weird things for passengers, but we'll give it a shot. Either way, it's medium stands, which is obviously kind of a big deal. So let's get those connected if we happen to have the money here. I'm not going to use concrete roads. We'll stick with the normal asphalt roads for the time being. We might very well want to start looking at doing tunnels from one side of the airport to another, though, because right now baggage would have to go the whole way around to get to those planes, which might not be a very good idea, but we'll figure it out is what we'll do. And what I'm thinking as well for the new taxiways is it might actually be an idea to obviously bring it down like this. That's the thing we're going to have to do. But make that a one-way road going from top to bottom, or a one-way taxiway going from top to bottom. So the plane lands, it comes around here, it goes across here, and then it would come down across this taxiway, which I know is not necessarily ideal. But then it means when these planes are leaving, they don't have to touch this area up here at all. They just go straight down and out there, which honestly might not be a bad idea. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I am noticing all of the small planes are still using this runway there, which is a little bit frustrating. Have I set up the one-way roads wrong at all, or have I not connected taxiways somewhere? It doesn't really look like it, so maybe they're just not inclined to use it because it is so far away, which I guess is fair enough. You know, if that's the way they want to do it, then that's the way they want to do it. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Not really much point in worrying too much about it. And I'm realizing as well that the passengers going to the medium aircraft don't go through anything that looks like duty-free, and that ever so slightly annoys me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tempted to turn this entire upper space into like a duty-free type area so that they're forced through some shops. That might be a little silly, though. I'm also realizing that this gap in here can be a shop. So let's actually do that. Let's get some foundation, put it in there. That can be a shop of some sort. We'll do a nice little, you know, medium door right there in the middle. This space down here, honestly, could also be a shop. Oh, I see what's blocking it. The fence. All right, let's take that out. We'll get another... Oh, man, I could have built my entire terminal properly and not left this weird gap. Although I guess the entire weird gap could just be room for shops. So maybe it's not the end of the world. Maybe it's not the end of the world that we... Oh boy, people are using this to get out of security. That's not quite what we wanted. That's not quite right. Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. All that fence is gone though, so let's head in with a bit more terminal foundation. What is this? That is a 4x3. Let's do another 4x3. Then let's do like a big, I don't know, 3x9, and then something like this. So that can be a series of shops down the side of the terminal is what it can be. And then we'll just have, you know, a few more miscellaneous things in here. I guess I kind of like the idea of having the shops at the side, then restaurants in the middle. So I think that's what we'll do. I think that's 100% what we'll do there. Just need to make sure these are all in the secure zone as well. So there we go. And there we go. This little bit in here is having some trouble. That's great. We'll not worry too much about it. I don't think it's the end of the world. And then in terms of money, I guess we just kind of need to wait on taxiways. Although, thinking about it, we don't have to link them down here yet. I don't think it's going to be so busy that we need to do that. Because it's just hit me. If I just connect the taxiway straight up, then that'll just immediately let people through, which is probably fair enough. So let's look at this. And essentially, I want to do this, right? We don't want it to be going down this way yet. So just go straight up to there. The money for this is obviously a bit of a challenge. We're kind of just going to be waiting for that. Unless, I mean, I could just take a loan. I'm going to be honest. I kind of just want to take a loan to get this finished. So let's take $670,000 and let's see if we can do this. If we have the money left here to do this in the way I was talking about earlier, where we go down and around, then I think we'll do that as well. So this needs to come out to here. Yeah, we've got the money to do this. Let's just do it properly then, is what we'll do. So essentially that, and that'll be a one-way taxiway going down here, over to the runway, and then, you know, away and about its business, which will be fantastic. While we're waiting on all that building, let's get ourselves the departure gates in then. It's going to be very interesting seeing just how, you know, busy this ends up getting. Let's see what we could do with this. We could do that, which I think is what we'll do. So we'll put it above, not there, above and above. And then what I kind of like the idea of doing is a little bit of wall that goes down the side there. So essentially down to, can I get a good door on that? I can get a good door on that. So past the where the door is going to go, 3 and then wall there. So that essentially would keep it even. So down to there, down to there, down to there, and across to there. And that keeps the gate area kind of, you know, I don't want to say secure because it is already secure, but you know what I mean. It just keeps it separated from everything else, which I think is probably fair enough. So we'll get all that set up. That'll be the gates for each. Oh, I don't want to rotate. I don't like that this game has rotation. That really bugs me. It's a good feature. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about it feature-wise. It's just like you play a game in this orientation for so long, then you rotate and look at it like this, and you're like, oh, this isn't mine. I don't recognize this. So it's yeah, the rotation's a bit weird. It's I say a bit weird. Very weird. Very, very weird. Bathrooms. That's something we're going to want in here as well. Let's say that this is actually going to be a bathroom. Let's say that this is going to be a shop. Let's say that this is going to be a shop as well. And then let's say that this can be a shop too. And like I said, we'll put restaurants out in the middle of the floor. Actually, very similar to, I want to say, Copenhagen Airport. I'm pretty sure Copenhagen Airport does that with restaurants and stuff. They do have shop stands in the floor as well, but most of their shops are at like one end of things, and then the restaurants are kind of in the middle of everything. It's kind of cool. So that's what we'll do here. We're also going to want to put some carpet down in here at some point, but not really the end of the world to not have that done yet. Let's connect you to a stand. Let's connect you to a stand, and let's connect you to a stand. You are going to need connected to baggage. So over to there. You need connected to there as well, and you need connected to baggage. And then obviously taxiways and stuff like that as well. So let's go ahead and get the taxiway paths put in here so they can sort of go around and do their thing. And like I said, what we're going to do is a one-way going down so that they come in off of this bit, then down to here. And I think what we'll do is set this bit to be one-way going down as well. And then it just loops around out to there, and it should be absolutely fantastic, is what I'm thinking. So bring this over. Get these. Oh, hello. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. I turned these on? What? What? No. No, that was not. I didn't mean to. Okay. I didn't intend on accepting medium flights just yet. I'm not gonna lie. Interesting. Right. Before we let that go crazy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hate it. I hate it when what is this? When an Airbus A320 just shows up unexpectedly. So I hate it when that happens. Okay. Right. So seating is going to be quite important here. I think it's fair to say. So let's go there and there and there and there. And I'm intentionally not putting any seating at this corner because I want it all to be quite symmetrical. So we'll do that. Then we'll get some large seating there is what we'll do. And yeah, this is maybe gonna be a problem having an Airbus just suddenly sort of, you know, turn up the way this is done. This might work out in a slightly problematic way, but we're gonna figure it out. We'll be okay. We'll manage. Let's get some flight info displays just into these spaces as well. I'd love to fit them down there. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't think to do that. But I guess we could do there and there. Obviously can't do it at the bottom, but that's okay. And I guess we could do there and there and there as well. And that will at least give us the seats that we need for all of this. We don't have much else in here, but we'll be all right. Oh no. Oh no, I just realized we don't have, we need belt loader trucks for one. We are gonna need belt loader trucks. Let's order 3 of those. We are also going to need stair trucks. Let's order 3 of those because that's how we're gonna be getting people on and off. I'm not sure. So this one requires a conveyor belt system, vehicle checkpoint, vehicle depot. What is this one? So horsepower 75, top speed 30, durability low versus 75, 30 low. What's the difference in those belt loader trucks? Let's get 3 of those as well. I think we're making enough money that we'll be all right. We're going to need some pushback trucks as well. So let's go ahead and grab 3 pushback trucks. And I'm also going to grab 2 of the big ones, I guess. I don't think we need the big ones, but we're going to get all of that because we are really going to need it. Oh, that's a much smaller plane. What are you? That's an ATR. Okay, that's whatever that is. So people can't get off these planes right now, and we have no means of, oh, wow. Oh, I actually just did some tutorial stuff. Nice. All right. So that's all done. Operate basic baggage handling. Okay, so we've done that. I'm now officially a CEO of a fully operational international airport. Nice. So that's the tutorial done. Good. All right. So we have all these seats going out here. People will hopefully start actually taking seats. We actually have catering going out as well. Look at that. And then we've got, I think that's a belt loader. Oh no, that's the stair truck. So people can actually get off the plane, which is obviously kind of important. I'll tell you what we're going to do, actually. Oh, I can't do it down here. That's annoying. I was going to say we could put a door there, but they seem to be able to get out no problem. Okay. So then we've got cabin cleaning. Oh, look at this. We got refueling. Look at all the services working, man. That's so many people, though. That's so many people. I think we might need a couple more passenger service agents. Let's get you and you. We can train you guys up a little bit. Let's get you and then reject you guys because you're not very good. And we'll train you guys a bit. Is what we'll do. So train you and train you. And then no one else is okay. So that's fine. We're cleaning, we're refueling, we're loading all the planes up in a beautiful way. This one down here doesn't seem to be getting much of anything though. So I'm wondering if that's maybe going to be a problem. What are you? I think that's a pushback truck. Yeah, so that's a pushback truck. So that'll be getting itself sorted shortly. We do have everyone boarding here as well, which is $20 a pop, which is beautiful. These guys can actually just go ahead and board normally. And there goes the pushback truck. So it pushes back, then the plane heads out. We have another one coming into land, which is beautiful. This stand here is apparently delayed, but it's going to be leaving shortly as well. This guy comes in. I'm just realizing what's going on there. We need to set this as one way in that direction and you as one way in that direction. There we go. So the planes leave, the planes land, the planes are doing all sorts of good things. There's another one coming in. This is actually really exciting. I didn't mean to have these planes coming in yet, but I'm really excited. And the airport is kind of holding up, to be fair. Genuinely, it's kind of holding up. So, I mean, that's kind of exciting, isn't it? Let's get ourselves more stands then. So we could do there and we could do there. So we can get two more of the medium aircraft stands, which is fine by me. That's really cool. I'm sorry. That's really cool. I'm so happy about this. I'm genuinely so pleased right now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. I want to do some service roads here. And I want to say tunnel up is what I want to do. Because I want to do, let's see, rotate you. I want it there. So that should go up to there. And then what we can do is actually say service road like this. And also like this. So that we can have them sort of loop around maybe a little bit better. Just maybe a little bit better. We could also technically do this as well. This might be a little bit silly to do, but I want to do it. So that the service roads can technically loop around the entire airport underground. And I'm going to do the same up here as well. We're going to have like a proper just underground loop for all of our service roads and all of our service vehicles. And that'll be ridiculous, but it might genuinely do some good things because it will give probably a quicker way for baggage handling to actually get out to the medium aircraft. So that could be so good for us. Is what that could be. Look at all of this. I think we might need more ramp agents, thinking about it. So let's get you and you and you, and that'll be all right. Do we have everyone on the board yet? We don't have an HR director. Okay, let's look at executives. HR director. You're not great. You're better. So we'll hire you, and we'll go to executives, and we'll train you up. We'll train you up a little bit, and you're already max trained, so that's fine. All right, so we have a full executive committee, which is fantastic news. These guys, I mean, they're going to need connected, aren't they? Let's close those stands just to make sure we don't actually accidentally open them. That could be a bit of a disaster if we did that, couldn't it? But this is so cool. I'm so happy about this. Genuinely did not mean to open the medium stands on the new side of the airport, but I don't even care. Let's get the bathroom going over here. Let's get just everything going that we can possibly do. Just gonna do a wall of toilets right there, and then I think we'll do an actual wall for some sinks and stuff like that. Maybe we'll do like a little bit of privacy, so you have to come in and like loop around or something. I like doing that, you know. It's always weird to me when like a bathroom door opens in like a restaurant or something and it's just you just see straight into the bathroom. So this kind of thing I think works a little bit better. We could do some sinks along there is what we could do. We could do some hand dryers along here as well. And then honestly, we could just throw a bunch more toilets in just over here if we really wanted to, which I think is fine. If I add a little bit more wall in there too, we could get like another cheeky 2 toilets down there. So let's do that. And I guess that's fine. It's a very weird layout. I'm not going to lie, but it's a toilet. It's a bathroom. It does the job. So not really going to stress about it. Let's just get the tiles in there. And then let's turn our attention to these shops and figure out what those are going to be. Because I would really like a 4-star shop. They have the space for it in there. They need 18 shelves though. So let's get the shelves in there and let's make it perfect for them. So obviously shop counter is kind of going to be needed. So let's do one there and let's do another one up here. I don't know if we can do 2 shop counters. I don't know if that's a thing that actually works, but we'll do it that way. And then they can need, they're going to need some different things. So if I could speak, it'd be great is what I'm getting at here. Let's do some nice shelves along this back wall. So that's 4. And then this will be 8 up here. That will be 10. That's 12, 14. Oh, we can't get one in the middle there. That's fine. So we have a lot is what I'm getting at here. That's not a big deal. Let's see. What else can we do? So we have this medium one here. That can actually go kind of nicely in the middle. So let's do a couple of those. Maybe that one could be a little bit. Yeah, that one can be there. And we'll do more of those nice sort of wall-mounted looking things over here as well. So we'll do a couple of them just like that. That should be enough space, but then I kind of just want to do some large, like pedestal type shelves in here as well. So we'll do a bunch of those. And this space back here, I guess we could do 1 and 2 as well. And then do we have anything else? We have this basic one, which could fit in there, but I think honestly, that's probably fine for the shop. I mean, we could do there, I guess. And I guess we could do... They are not the same size at each end. Oh, wow. There's a gap of 3 right there and only a gap of 2 right there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. I'm not going to pay attention to that. I am not paying attention to that. Nope, 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 nope. Not looking at it. 1488 on the rent. 1791. 1710. 18. Okay, so pick and fly is what's going to be going in there. This one up here is big enough for a 2-star. It is big enough for a 3-star is what it is. So let's get ourselves a nice counter in here as well. And we'll throw it into, I guess, that spot and get a bunch of shelves in here as well. And then it'll be absolutely beautiful. All right, beautiful. We've got all of the shops in here. So we have one here that is a 3-star called Power. We have one here that is a 4-star called Pick and Fly. And then this one is also 4-star and it's Paper Plane. So we've got some nice shops. We do need restaurants, but we're not really... Well, I don't want to say we're not in a rush, but I don't think it's really a priority to get the restaurants in here. I kind of want to connect up the other stands before we go too crazy and all that stuff. And I also, ever so slightly, want to make this look a little bit better here. So let's do this kind of thing. Let's do the same here as well, which needs to go to, I think that spot is about right for that. It absolutely looks the part I want to say. And then you go to about there. And then I want to just go ahead and outline that. I think with this dark wood, I wanted to match this over here. So I think, yeah, we use the darker wood to outline these areas. And then we'll use the darker wood down here to outline that area too. And I do also want to get some windows along here as well to, you know, make it possible to actually see the planes as they're coming and going. What did I use for that floor there? I think that's a concrete. I think it's that concrete there. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm pretty sure it is the same. Yeah, it is the same concrete. So what we want to do is fill all of this space with a bunch of this nicely kind of polished concrete. And then obviously a lot of this space will get filled up with restaurants and seats and tables and all that kind of stuff. So it's not just going to be completely white forever. But for the time being, I think that looks nice. Let's go ahead and get some windows then. So this needs to be facing that way and can go there and there. Can go there as well and there. And then down here it goes, let's see, it goes just to the, just below that and there as well. So that I think will look really cool. Having these massive windows looking out at the planes. I think, again, I mentioned it in the last episode. I love that. I do love that in an airport. So I think that'll look really cool. Let's go ahead and just get the dark wood underneath all of that as well, because I think that's kind of a cool accent for it. And again, will look just really, really interesting and really cool. So I'm honestly really pleased. What can I say? I'm really pleased that that I got this up and going. I wasn't really planning on getting medium aircraft in as quickly as I did, but here we are, basically. Here we are. Let's go ahead then and let's get this built. So we'll build it right back to, I guess, there. We'll build it right back as far as it can go. That'll give us space for more bathrooms down here. We can fill up this space. Maybe that can be a shop or something. And I guess that's okay. I guess that's what we'll do there. We could get another small shop up there, but this will give us room for 2 more active medium aircraft stands. And then we just need to make a tremendous amount of money. And then we tear all of this down and do it all again, which the more I say that, the more I'm like, oh boy, that might be a bit of a waiting game, but I'm excited regardless. I mean, if we have a little look at our flight planner, we're not too busy today. We're not, but you know, Wednesday, not so much. Thursday, Friday. Oh yeah. Friday is up to 75 and 75 is what it is. And let me just remind you, we haven't even built the large air traffic control tower yet. And the reason I'm reminding you of that is because I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it, and it's going to be amazing, is what it's going to be. Quite an expensive structure, that, but I think a valuable one nonetheless. Let's go ahead and just put some nice asphalt under there. Yeah, so that's going to push the capacity of planes up quite considerably, is what that's going to do. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous, but I kind of want to see... I do kind of want to see what happens when it goes in there. I really do. So where are my construction guys? They're working on this, which is fair enough. We probably want to go in and actually say, take out that wall, I guess the whole way across there is what we can do. And then I guess we could go in and do that and also that right there. So that'll be kind of nice. We can get more windows on the bottom side of this as well. We are probably going to want to get a door onto, I guess that could be a bathroom, maybe. Might be a little bit too big for a bathroom. Let's do a door there and a door there. That'll be just another shop, I guess, or a restaurant or something like that. And this is just genuinely getting really exciting. I'm so keen to see this all come together. This, like I said, this large air traffic control tower, I believe, should give us either a total capacity of 200 planes in a day, or it's going to add capacity for another 200 planes, which would mean we could have up to 275 planes in a given day, which is kind of ridiculous. That's a lot of planes is what that is. And it's about to be built, so we're about to find out. Let's have a look. 200 planes. There you go. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Let's bring our auto planner down a little bit to 35 minutes, because I am a sucker for punishment, basically. And I'm curious to see what that ends up doing for us. I'm also still noticing that none of the small planes are touching the medium runway over there, which is a bit strange, but I rotated again. Yeah, that's the way we're supposed to be. Okay, so flight planner, is it? I don't know how often it updates or what it does. I mean, I also don't, I mean, I don't know if we have room for more planes either. Let's look at contracts, I guess. Sorry, I'm getting really carried away. I'm not gonna lie. So Atom Air have medium aircraft. Zoom have medium aircraft. Swiftly, Air Strata, Nordic. We've got Olympus Organization. We've got Tulip Airlines. We've got Crown Airlines, Wildcat Air, OK Air, and Allure. So that's every airline now coming to Dorchester International Airport, which should mean, in theory, that at some point, we're going to see things like Stripe Air, Trinity Aviation. We're going to see a lot. We're going to see a lot of flights coming in here. I really want to see, I genuinely really want to see more flights get booked for today, though. I have no idea how the auto planner updates things, so we might just be waiting a little bit. Also, is it just me or does that plane, it does look a little bigger than all of the other small aircraft, doesn't it? It genuinely does. It looks a little bit big to be coming in with all the other small aircraft, but I guess whatever. I don't know. It's whatever, I suppose. What are you? So you are Skyfly Airlines. Okay, so we did get another one scheduled up here. What about Wednesday? Oh yeah, it's getting a little bit busy as well. So we've got, oh, I see what's going on. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So 77 there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to leave it there for today is what we're going to do. I am really excited to see what kind of trouble we can get into, what kind of mess we can get into with these medium aircraft, what kind of money we can make with these medium aircraft. I'm just really curious to see what we can manage. We do have this entire underground network of roads as well, which is, I don't even know if it's getting used. I'm not going to lie. Genuinely have no idea if this network of roads is ever going to get used, but I think it looks cool, so that's fine. It's not a huge deal. I'm just excited. What can I say? I'm really, really excited. Wait, this is today. Oh, it updated. Oh, it updated. Hold on a minute. So we should have Skylink and Fly Penguin. Oh, that's the small aircraft stands. Never mind. So yeah, it's just Skyfly coming in at the minute. That's fine. We've got medium aircraft coming in regardless. They are doing good things, making good money. I can't complain. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It has been my absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.